First and foremost, if you are not a part of the Genius family, then you need to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the family. That's first off. And then second, you need to hit the notification bell so that you will be in the know when I make all my new videos. I post videos every Friday at 11 o'clock, boo. So you have no excuse. Put it on your calendar. Your girl will be there at 11 o'clock. So I realized, I guess it was like a week ago, a week or two ago, that I had not recorded my video of my vision board. Like, I recorded me shopping for the vision board, and but I never like showed you guys the vision board once it was done. So I was just like, wait a minute, and I'm looking at my vision board every day, and I'm like, did I ever do a video? No, girl, no, you didn't, because you quit your job, you had to get your life together, and it's still not all together. And then we had COVID-19, then we had quarantine, then yeah. So no, I realized that I did not ever even post a video on the vision board. So here it is the video on the vision board, the actual vision board. So okay, let's get her out here. So this is her, this is she, is that right? This is my little vision board. And this is the paper that I was looking for, like that granite marble type of look. That's what I was looking for when I was shopping on my vision board haul. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you ain't seen the video, which means you need to finish watching this and then go to my vision board video so you can shop with me and have fun. But anyway, so this is my vision board, Vision 2020, which 2020 has just been like just slapped us all in the face, right? Okay, like we've all had goals, we had certain things we want to do, places we want to travel to, and can't fly, can't get on no cruise. People still stuck on the cruise now, and it's like 2-3 months later, like, come on. So yeah, so some of our plans had to be drastically changed. We have had to be stay-at-home moms, teachers, all kind of things. And so working from home, juggling that, which some people work at home already, but for those that don't work at home, it was a major adjustment for some people to work at home when they're used to going to work and stopping by Starbucks and having this whole routine. And people that are very routine driven people, this has really rocked their world, okay? And then working from home is fun, but then also it's like I would like working from home if we weren't in a quarantine, or if we weren't in COVID-19, like, because then I could work from home, I could go to Target, I could go to Starbucks and sit in there and just be on Wi-Fi. But then it's like I'm working from home, but I'm stuck at home too, like yeah. So some people just having a hard time, and like me, like, oh my goodness, I have a whole toddler at home, and she is used to being on a schedule at her school, and mommy and daddy have not adjusted to a schedule, like a really like a strict schedule. Like, we get her to bed on time, she wakes up on her own time, which is 6 o'clock. We would rather her not wake up at 6 o'clock, but she wakes up at 6 o'clock, and you know, she has her lunch, she has her breakfast, she eats dinner, go outside. But you know, at school they have a really strict schedule. That ain't how it is. Sometimes we go outside, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we go out twice, sometimes we go out once. Sometimes we stay out for 3 hours, sometimes we stay out for 30 minutes. Like, it's not consistent. So bless her little heart, she's just been riding this like wave with us, because homegirl is probably like, what is going on? And my 2-year-old life has just been turned upside down. And so but yeah, so teaching her and trying to keep track of what the school has been teaching her, trying to keep that on track. But then she's at home, so she's not around the other kids that help motivate her to do everything. And they have sit down time, they have learning time, they have table time. Yeah, so it's just been different. And granted, we still got to pay every week, so that's a whole nother situation. But I ain't mad at that because we were on a waiting list for 6 months for this school, and I love the school, but you know, they still got to get paid. You know, they got to keep the school open, so I ain't mad. But yeah, it's been a real situation. Okay, since this whole COVID-19, they need to call it COVID-20 because it didn't tow up the whole 2020 for everybody. But anyway, let's get back to this board. That's what we came here for. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about division board for 2020. I need to say faith. I was gonna say change the faith 2020 faith board, but whatever. So this little cutie right here, this little boy, I don't know who baby this is, but if you watch this and it's your baby, I'm sorry. I just saw a cute little baby boy and I just put him on here. So hopefully I ain't getting no trouble. I mean, it was on like Instagram, so you put him out there. Okay, but I desire to get pregnant again, and with that being said, I want a boy. I want a boy this time. I really want a boy. I just think it's just so cute to have a brother and a sister. I just think that's so cute. I come from a family of 2 other sisters, so it was all girls. So no testosterone in the house, okay, except for my dad. But anyway, I want a boy, and hence the little lady here that's pregnant with the little baby bump. Side note, one thing I liked about being pregnant was that I did not have to suck my stomach in. I know people probably like, what? Let me slide up a little bit. I feel like I'm like far away or something. Hold on. I feel like I'm far away. The lighting was off or something. I don't know. It still look a little off. But anyway, but I like being pregnant because I didn't have to suck my stomach in. And I know people are like, you are just so whatever. But I didn't. Like, I could just have my stomach out and nobody's gonna say nothing because I was pregnant. So I didn't have to wear no Spanx. It was great. I had some other things, some other complications, but we're gonna talk about that on another video, my whole pregnancy story. We'll talk about that another time. That ain't today. That's a whole nother story. Okay, so this little guy is a potty. It's so cute. We didn't get this, but this was just my faith to stay in faith that my daughter would be potty trained by the time she was 3. Like, I had this on my crazy faith statement too, that she would be potty trained by the time she was 3. And she's been potty trained for months now. So she turns 3 in July 11, but she has been potty trained for months. And so, side note, she was potty trained at school before we even knew it here, because she was not acting as if she was potty trained when she was with us. She was like, oh, like she had all these little accidents. But then one day, I'm like at her school going to pick her up, and the kids were playing outside, and I'm like, oh, okay, so the kids are playing outside, and I'm just like, okay, I'll let her play for a little while, you know, I'm not in a rush. And so so they're playing outside. I'm talking to her teachers, and her teachers were like, you know, you can stop bringing her pull-ups because, you know, she's like completely potty trained. What? Since when? Since when? So she was like, yeah, she's fully potty trained. Like, she's not wet at all. And it was so funny because we were thinking, like, we haven't had to give them pull-ups in a long time. Like, bring them pull-ups. And so that's because Riley Grace was playing a mommy and daddy for months. Okay? This girl was potty trained and didn't even let us know. So yeah, so we brought her panties to school, and because we already had panties because she was literally potty trained for like a week, maybe 2, and then all of a sudden just went back to peeing herself. What? Who does that? Like, get yourself together, little girl. Get it together. But yeah, she literally just started like, hey, peeing. But I think it was because she wanted to stay a baby. Like, she wanted mommy and daddy to still like baby her and stuff like that. And so if you had that with your child, comment down below. But yeah, she just wanted to kind of stay a baby, and I just loved that. It was just so cute. But get in them panties, okay. But then so that was that with the potty, with the little cute little potty. So check on that one, check. And that's probably the only one that's gonna check. And right here is a uniform, because I do desire for Riley Grace to go to a Christian school. Love the school that she's at now, very diverse, and that's what I want her to be, exposed to a lot of diversity. But it's not a Christian school. You know, I do desire for her to go to a Christian school, somewhere where she has where the school has a Christian foundation, and so that what we're teaching her here, that they can teach her there, so she kind of gets it. It's like a ping pong game, you know, like she's getting here, getting there, getting here. So I do desire her to do that. But right now she's good. I love the school that she's at. We were literally on the waiting list for 6 months. Yeah. And her particular school, they only take you when you have to be 2 to go to this school too. Like, they don't take from younger, you gotta be 2. So so we had to put her on a waiting list for a while because they were full. And so but yeah, so that's what the uniform is for. This little monster here, this whole lose 50 pounds. Okay, this was I did this months ago. This is what my thought was, but then Corona came along, and yeah, I have not lost a pound. Okay, a pound. Somebody told me the other day, was like, oh, you look like you lost weight. I'm like, where? Please tell me. I am just so thankful to God that I can fit in all my clothes still. Like, I haven't lost any weight. I haven't gained any weight really, but I'm far from my goal. 50 pounds. And some people, when I tell them how much I weigh, they're like, what? What? I'm like, girl, you know I ain't no 130. You know I ain't no 140. You know. Oh, I'm just gonna stay there. I'm not gonna go no further. I'm not gonna go. I know y'all like, ooh, go, keep going. Nope. But here in the middle is my vision for my color scheme for my salon. My salon name is Blush Hair House, and the colors are blush pink. The theme, my scheme theme, whatever, is blush pink, rose gold, white, and navy blue, like a deep navy, a deep blue, and then like accents of like greenery and like pine. I think pine is like the light wood, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of the theme. Like, I want it to be really airy, really light. I find those colors, when I see those colors together, I find so much like peace and tranquility, and I just love that. Like, when you come to get your hair done, like, I feel like that's a place that you just want to sit in and just stay in, you know, when it has those colors that make you feel like really at home. So that is what my vision is for my salon. Like, not here, like, I don't think I'm gonna like paint my house. I'm not gonna do anything, because my salon in my house is in my dining room, so I don't think I'm gonna like paint the walls white and do all this stuff, because this is not gonna be our forever home, and I don't want to have to like change it up, do like this whole thing when it's time to move, like, you know. So it'll probably be if I do like a suite, or actually get some like a building or something like that. So that's kind of like my vision. This is my 2020 vision board, but it's probably gonna spill into 2021. That's what I'm thinking, you know. But you know how God like to surprise us and stuff. But okay, in this picture right here in the corner is, ooh, yeah, that's my hair goal. Okay, so my hair is natural. My hair is, let's not say, my hair is relaxer free. But I recently put a keratin in my hair, and I don't know why I did it. I don't know why, because my hair is a finer texture, so when I get blowouts, it stays pretty straight anyway. But when I had the beaded row extensions, which if you haven't seen that video, you just got to get up to speed. You ain't seen my vision board video when I went to the store. You ain't seen my beaded roll video when I did my extensions. You need to get it together. Get it together. Okay? So, the beaded roll extensions, I was like, oh, I want to do a keratin treatment so it can stay straight, blah, blah, blah. So, because my hair is a finer texture, the keratin treatment literally made it look like I had a relaxer. So, the struggle is that my hair does not curl like it used to. Like I used to have these pretty curls. Girl, boy, they gone. Okay, so I'm okay with it. Whatever. I was gonna cut all my hair off and just be like start all over. But I don't even know if I'm gonna do all that because I don't even wear my hair out that much anyway. So the point of cutting it all off would be for what? Unless I just wanna, cause I have been thinking about cutting my hair short again, like in a cute little pixie. So y'all let me know in the comments below if you be like, yeah, do that. But this is that was my hair goal. And the last, a couple of hairstyles ago, my hair was like here already. So it was almost like I was already at this goal, but I had to trim it to like here because it was just like looking dry and crunchy on the ends. You know how them ends be looking. So I had to cut them. So that's my hair goal. Then here is some curtains. Okay, the story behind the curtains at this house was, okay, we've been at this house for 5 years. We've been married for 5 years, and we bought this house. We closed on this house the week that we got married. And with just so much stuff went, like so many things happened when we got married. Like we got married, we bought a house, my husband got a new job, then I got a new job, like with all in like the same time that we got married. Like it was just major changes, major blessings, which was great. But anyway, the curtain situation. So I feel like curtains are like an accessory to everything else in your house. To the everything, like the look of everything else in your house. And so at the time, you know, my thing is like, I don't want to put the curtains up because everything else around the curtains are not how I want them to be yet. Like I want the blinds to be changed out. Like these color blinds right here used to match the floors that were here when we initially bought the house. Well, the color of the floors are not that color anymore. They're like a dark charcoal kind of grayish black color. So we have to change out those windows because I don't want to get curtains. It's just not gonna look right. So I've been waiting, and we just recently got these floors. I think these floors have been down maybe a year, maybe. So I've been waiting for these floors for a long time, and people that know me know that I've been wanting these floors for a long time. So we finally got them done because my husband was like, I want to pay cash. I don't want to be putting nothing on credit card. I was like, just put it on a credit card. Gosh, Jesus, I want the floors. He was like, I want to not have no debt. I don't want to be paying nobody for no floors. I was like, okay. So we finally got the floors paid for in full. Thank God for Empire Today is who we use. They did a really good job. I would definitely recommend them to anybody because they put the floors down. They cleaned up after themselves really well. They didn't leave our house in a complete mess. And so that was one big thing that I liked. And they have warranties and things like that instead of using like somebody that's just like putting your stuff down, charging you all this money. Something happens, they ghost. You don't hear from them. So we did get the floors down. So that was like last year. And then it was just like life, like work and stuff. And I hadn't even really thought about the curtains. But now like that I'm in the house with the whole quarantine, I'm here all the time. I'm like, I really want those curtains. I really want, you know, I feel like curtains just like soften the home and it just brings a certain sense of elegance and just a homey feeling to your home that you don't get when you just have blinds up, right? So that's what that is about on the board. Next is this right here, a Better You Hair Academy. So a Better You Hair Academy was actually my business where I would teach stylists and cosmetology students ongoing trend, hair cutting, color, extensions, just different classes that I would offer for students, for Cosmo students and stylists. And then, but now I don't have that name anymore. So I don't have the I Better You Hair Academy. I just decided to put the classes under the same umbrella as my salon. So Blush Hair House is now going to offer classes under Blush Hair House. So it'll just be all under one umbrella instead of having two separate names. But then also with that, I want to become a brand educator, which is like if say Matrix or Retkin or Mazzani or Design Essential, I want to be an ambassador or an educator for a brand in particular, mainly because I feel like it will just give me more experience, more exposure, and just I like learning and I like being exposed to things that I've never experienced before. And so I find that in my industry, you have to kind of keep yourself abreast of what's going on. Things change all the time. And so what better way than to be a brand educator for somebody and learn all the new techniques, learn all the new chemistry, all the new products that come out, so you can stay abreast of everything and just stay fresh. And so that is also one of my things that I'm desiring along, you know, that's all in that one picture. And this last picture is some barn doors. So I want, let me put it down. So I want some barn doors in here, mainly because this is my dining room. And so I kind of want it to be closed off, but not closed off. So that's why I want the barn doors to kind of have like either windows or like something frosted type of situation, just so it will look a little bit more enclosed and this clients will have more privacy. But then also when we sell the house, that it will be an added feature to the house, that when people want to use it just as a dining room, they can do that. Or if a person wants to use it as an office or something like that, they can decide if they want to do that, because that privacy door will be there. And I just love barn doors, like love a barn door. So I just feel like it just makes your house feel so cozy and so like But yes, so that is it, guys. Long time coming for this video. And yeah, so that's my vision board for 2020. I'm sure it's gonna have many other alterations to it because of this whole COVID-19. They should call it COVID-20 because it didn't toe up everybody. 2020 year of vision, year of just COVID, just throw it away. Start over. Make sure that you hit the bell because my videos come out every Friday at 11 o'clock. Go ahead and put it on your calendar. Just pause the video. Pause. Oh, that was just so you can have time to put it on your calendar at 11 o'clock. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that too. Make sure you like, comment, and share with somebody else because you know I'm trying to get to them 1,000 subscribers, girl. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on through. Come through. Okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.